he has the opportunity, but Chalt, his hero pool only being like Jade and Ashka, severely limits what Jeter can do with the draft. The Iva can't be picked as often, the Jumong can't be picked as often, there's no Destiny pick, and without those important tools in the drafting toolbox, YOUNGSUNG has become very limited this season. Their strategies have almost all been combo comps around Rare Peep and Chalt, which is a little bit concerning, right? Because you want to be able to do everything, not focusing on like one strategy. Because YOUNGSUNG, when they play against the Beast Hunters or even Space Station Gaming, they're going to understand how YOUNGSUNG wants to play.
First, we're going to see the bans Iva both sides, so it ends up being global on accident. YOUNGSUNG going to take out Ulrich. Now, I haven't seen, have we seen a lot of Ulrich play this season?
We've seen a decent amount.
Yeah.
He's not nearly as dominant as he was like early season 1, but he's still around. SIGH, I really like the position they put themselves in this draft already. The Jumong plus Paloma, an incredibly potent backline as we saw earlier, and Jumong will just punish Ulrich hard. It's interesting, like you just pointed to on the screen, we have YOUNGSUNG with the aggression, the Bako Ulrich, the get in there, the EXQ from the EX shield from the Ulrich and the R from the Bako, infinite shielding on your aggressive allies. But SIGH, Jumong, Paloma, one of the strongest defensive backlines with the double rain of arrows, the other side, the swap. So much damage can come out from them. That's going to be a very exciting battle to watch.
So Jumong, the last ban for YOUNGSUNG, or against YOUNGSUNG, I should say, and then Rook, the last ban against SIGH.
Yeah.
Now, I imagine, I think it's fine. If you're going to be going in double melee, hardcore, and they haven't picked their melee yet, Rook's probably going to be your biggest pain.
Okay, I think Ninjas is back. This is a classic YOUNGSUNG. I didn't mean to just completely drop off your point.
No,
but
YOUNGSUNG, okay, you totally did.
Yeah, this is YOUNGSUNG is looking. This is more important. YOUNGSUNG. This is a draft they just brought to the table from season 1, and were incredibly strong with on season 1 with Ninjas. So either Chalt has picked up older here, or Ninjas is back and playing on the Ulrich. Very excited to see who's in this game. And on the other side of it, the Rook, like I said, banned out by Jeter. Understanding you don't give Arcadian that last pick Rook potential because it's too scary. He's too good at it. The Raigon is going to be the answer. And Raigon Paloma Jumong is a comp we saw the Beast Hunter run earlier on, huh? Skyring Day, and it looked very good. So they take out the Rook, but they also leave in the Raigon, which is almost a scarier comp.
I mean, it really depends on what are you relying on. What's your, I don't want to say win con because the game's not that simple.
Right.
But when you are Ulrich Bako, what are you going to be more frustrated with dealing with? Is it going to be the Rook? Is it going to be the Raigon? And also, who is your support, right? Who's the one that's going to have to deal with him on the back?
Right, right.
Who's going to get punished? Is it going to be an Older? And how is Older going to pan out between the two of those? I think it's probably fair. I mean, maybe they knew they were going into this map. They don't want to deal with all the in caps from Rook potentially. Or also just two people going on a Rook. He's just got so much to mitigate that. He's got his heal. He's got his counter. He's got his M2. That's big AoE, right? Raigon really just has his parry. Like, that's it. He's got his parry, and then he's going to try and RU both away if possible. But, you know, again, Bako can eat that with his shield, as can Ulrich.
Yep.
So I think Raigon has a tougher time when you have those two bodies around him as opposed to the Rook.
Yeah, definitely. And there's larger windows for punish for sure, but that's what the Paloma's for, right? That other side, that swap available if he ever really needs it. So it'll be very interesting to see this kind of like dance of strategies. I want to see if this is Ninjas. It's Ninjas! This is YOUNGSUNG. Okay. I don't mean any offense, Chalt, but Ninjas is Ninjas. He's back in it, and right immediately, like you talked about, Raigon cannot fight against that double melee with the Older. He gets punished so hard. Now the damage does start to come out onto Jeter. He has that space to get away, though.
Arcadian literally just almost, he tried to engage as hard as he could and almost went in. Almost died in the meantime. YOUNGSUNG secured the first orb. It's going to let Older get a little bit back. There's the ultimate. It comes back, but it gets parried the other direction. So it will not get picked up. Nicely done by Arcadian. No value out of that ultimate from Ulrich.
Raigon getting incredibly low here. That Blood Axe coming out from Bako, and Rare Peep on this scary Bako pick. One of his best. He backs up, gets in front of Unimportant, and then goes in cap. Stun. It doesn't land. The timing is a little bit slow, and a nice double panic from Dexarian gets 2 of the damage dealers of YOUNGSUNG off of him. The orb, though, going to go to SIGH, and things looking pretty good here for the red team. And Incap going to try to change this up a little bit, but he does get the out carpet.
Bako has so much health to trade right now. It's such a big resource for him, but he's going to lose a little bit, down to half. He's got his ultimate, though. He does have inspiration, so he's got a little bit extra.
Oh, nice flick.
Around, gets Unimportant. Is able to flick that back as well on to the Raigon. SIGH gets another orb.
Yeah, they actually stole that orb with the Ancestral Spirit. Older ultimate here, landing on 1.
So much bulwark value. It's actually insane what he's gotten out of that. I would love to see the amount of CC and the amount of damage he's reflected with that bulwark. orbs coming up. This is going to be easily given over to YOUNGSUNG.
Yep, this is what this comp does. At this point, they're just going to play safe and secure orbs and win through a war of attrition. As with that double healer, even though the Paloma is an M1 healer, she can't keep up quite as well as these two healers on the
other
side
side. He wants it. Bako wants the ult. Where's the other side?
Oh, God.
It doesn't come out anyways. He still gets the kill.
Remember how earlier on you said insane bulwark damage? Oh, God, I can't talk about that. I got to talk about that ultimate. Taking out into the sudden death, Arcadian getting that huge chunk of damage and the kill. And my God, YOUNGSUNG, this is what I've wanted to see from them this entire season. They've been missing that spark, but they're coming into this one ablaze.
I was looking for the pun. It wasn't a pun that time.
It was a pun. I said spark and then a blaze. Come on, dude.
I thought you were doing I thought Fire Blaze or something was around. I don't know. I was looking for more of a direct, obvious one.
No.
I don't give you no credit.
I tried to be subtle sometimes. Yeah. Sometimes I'll just say I think you're super awesome and amazing, and then sometimes I'll do something subtle. You are super awesome and amazing, though. Thanks for being here, Carpet.
I'm uncomfortable.
I need an adult.
I appreciate it in the flesh. You're wonderful to be here with. 1 round right now for YOUNGSUNG. So I don't even want to talk about the bulwark value that Rare Peep got out of that. And look at that. Wolf, it's insane. He waits perfectly. He's got the speed bulwark as well, so they don't know he can make it there in time, and then he just kind of walks over, reflects things they're not ready for. He's caught behind this wall, but again, he doesn't take much damage. He mitigates so much with his cooldowns.
Yeah, the orb taken by YOUNGSUNG. They've taken a bit of damage from the Raigon, though, and the other side helps Arcadia not take any damage of his own, but that reflected Ghost Wolf and the Rain of Arrows being traded. YOUNGSUNG.
Got the ult from Bako. He wants to line it up, too, so that he gets at least 1. He goes for the Paloma. Does he get her? He does. She has 5 health. Oh, Dexterian's got her.
Yep, he's going to go down there to Ninjas, that EX space, ensuring that they get the kill. Now up top, Raigon Arcadian. He's got only a sliver of health and a dream. That dream not going to become a reality here, though. Oh, my Ninjas, you're so sick! Ninjas, you're so sick, dude. You saw that, right? Not only did he space onto his ally to ensure that the ultimate came back and hit, I believe it was unimportant, but he also got that space reset off of it. Like, overall, that was just like the perfect play to make in that situation. And just seeing him dive back to change the return course of that Aegis throw, so smart.
I wish that was a 3v3, so it wouldn't have been so damning already, because it was already pretty much their win.
It was sick, though.
It was pretty dirty.
Ninja's so good, man.
Oh, I love that llama.
How does Ninjas play every character at this level? I don't understand. He's just so good at this game.
He really, honestly, is unimportant. Forcing the space out, but it doesn't matter. He's got the reset. Arcadian wants to go in this time. He missed space. Bravery's out, and there's another bulwark. So much value out of the bulwark. I don't think I've ever seen him cast it and not at least gotten 1 ability thrown right back. And I don't mean M1s. I mean full abilities. Double blind in the back line, Ninjas. He's lost a lot of health, and he got caught in the root, but the missed M2 from an important. And YOUNGSUNG secure the orb. Yeah, that's what they needed after that weak trade.
I can't believe they still managed to get that orb. I thought Dexterian's Ghost Wolf would get it for sure. The end cap now coming out onto the Raigon because there's no other side. The other side is finally available, but not before Arcadian loses half of his HP. The knockup is eaten by the Radiant Shield too, and just as quickly as YOUNGSUNG got chunked, they return the damage.
Down, Bullet Team gets the orb again.
Big ulti. Oh my God, the Aegis throw being chained with it too. The quicksand landing. YOUNGSUNG is so good, dude.
This is what we saw out of them last season. Combo after combo. There's nothing you can do to escape from it. The Bako ultimate followed by everything.
Yeah. And
followed by the Aegis, followed by a fully charged Blood Axe, followed by Older. Older's like, I'm going in. I don't care if I'm support. I'm coming to kill you, buddy.
I feel like I never see a Raigon or an Ulrich ultimate get value, but Ninja's reliably getting value out of it, playing so well. And this is the coolest thing about YOUNGSUNG. It's something that Jorby and I talked a lot about the past couple weeks, is that with double support, you lack damage, right? You just innately lack damage because, you know, 2 of your characters are built more around healing than dealing damage. But this team plays so well in these specific moments when their heroes or champions are capable of dealing damage that they just have so much pressure from it.
First bulwark that haven't seen get any reflections. They're just gonna. They know that Raigon's got nothing. They dodge the panic as well. Raigon!
Where's his health?
Your father, he's upset.
The king.
What you've done.
No wonder he's the exiled prince, dude. His dad saw this play. He was like, "You're not my son anymore."
He tried to get the Aegis so bad. I think he even was that the base for that. Nope.
Yeah, Arcadian, he does manage to find the kill on Jeter. We'll see if he goes down here, though. The EX space. Oh, that Dragon Palm does help him get out.
He uses the R to get out of that second. Oh, flick bulwark. This is going to be really, really tough for them.
Oh.
He wants it so bad.
Yeah,
Peep's not there to help support him.
That stun didn't land.
This isn't great. This isn't great. He's going to get the blind. He dodges the parry with it. He needs his orb so bad. Get it. He got it still!
All right.
Even though he didn't have to charge that one, he still secured it. Rare Peep's got an ultimate.
Yeah.
They need to line up everything to get a kill.
This Baco ultimate definitely needs to find a kill, or else they're just not going to be able to take this round. The other side, it's out.
Here it
There's
is.
no Heavenly Strike.
Oh!
But, the Jumong, unimportant with that stun on the M2, canceling that cast of the ultimate. Beautiful play there from unimportant to not allow that kill to be found by Rare Peep, keeping him in that round and ensuring the win. Dexterian pulling that gold score. A lot of healing coming out of him this round.
They played well. They forced a lot of cooldowns, and you can see what happens with this composition. You just spoke. They have 2 supports, so they need to make sure they combo it up or they're not going to get the max health damage. But when they're dedicated a little bit too hard for that, they get split up. Their opponents saw the moment to try and catch them out.
Yep.
They got the older the moment that he had no more allies to help support him. They dumped so much for those combos, and then they were able to make the 2v3 and slowly win it out.
Navarro's here, forcing that early space from the Ulrich, but he has that reset like we've talked about. Blood Axe hitting that Paloma, not letting her just sit back and heal bot. YOUNGSUNG playing very patiently to start this one off carpet.
Missed the space, but got the bravery instead. They both dodged the panic. And the other side's down. Paloma's got almost nothing, but they know now's not the time. They need this orb. They want the ultimates. SIGH gets that first orb. That's huge for them. They can't let YOUNGSUNG build up the energy. Paloma ultimate down. Won't find much value. They're trying to pin her in the back. They both dodge the panic again.
That Dragon Palm, that's a lot of damage up top. The R does come out from the Ulrich. The ultimate from Baco is going to land onto Rygon, and the E going to connect even more damage, and that allowed Rare Peep to steal those green shards down bottom.
The incapacitate, but it gets broken. SIGH gets another orb.
The HP pools are still very even, though only a 6% differential. Navarro is trying to make that a little bit more. Ninjas, he has that ultimate Jeter on his own. We'll see if YOUNGSUNG are able to make anything out of this. Got to be very careful here. The other side, even if it's used, Dexterian still has that ultimate, that iframe available. YOUNGSUNG being able to get these combos is looking unlikely, but Arcton, even without a combo, just eats a huge chunk of damage. The older ultimate, it's here. The Paloma ultimate is used, even though the ultimate from older would not have hit. Now this is going to open up a double in cap. Carpet.
Get damage. Oh my god, the burst onto Paloma. They took her down. Arcadian now has got no more heals. He's going to get petrified. They'll turn onto unimportant. No. They'll line up the damage. The quicksand is going to take him out. Jamon goes down first anyways. Does not matter. YOUNGSUNG. They were able to sneak out an orb in that last fight. They were down 2 orbs to none.
Yep.
In that last engage, they snuck the orb, and that's the moment they realized we now have the energy we need. We can keep this pressure up. We can engage 4 rounds to 1. It's looking pretty promising for them.
Yes, it looks very good for them. Up top, a bit of a misplay there from Dexterian. I talked about how that ultimate was, or his ultimate, the Ancestral Spirit was so key to dodge the older ultimate. Older ultimate would not have hit there. He did not actually need to cast that ultimate, but maybe a little bit of fear, knowing that the older wanted to go in. He panicked a little bit, cast his ultimate, didn't have that iframe right after as a result, and ate the in cap. If that one little thing would have been different, SIGH might have been able to hold that round.
Trying to poke as best as he can. There's going to be the M2 followed by the space. Dodging the panic again. Dexterian just cannot find value in his panics, and now he's caught out all alone. Are they just going to take her down? No, the R ninjas.
Oh my god! No, that R was actually perfect, Carpet. That R made it so Rare Peep could immediately connect to the E, and Dexterian had no chance to get any cooldowns off. So a beautiful coordination of abilities from Rare Peep and Ninjas, securing that kill on Dexterian. And man, he just got eliminated like 20 seconds into this round. YOUNGSUNG with Ninjas looking scary.
That was pretty disgusting. Usually whenever I see an R come out of an Ulrich when they knock somebody up while we're just getting the beat down, but he timed it well. You know, obviously he tracks things way better than I do.
Yeah.
He must have known that Paloma was getting something to start an escape, whether it was going to be a panic or another side.
Exactly.
So he's like, all right, knock her up, time it, so the moment she lands, you can get that. But me obviously not being aware that Baco had his E at the moment seemed scary at first, but you said it, man. The perfect timing on that combo.
Yeah, that's okay. That's what I'm here for.
That is what you're here for.
I'm here to tell you you're wrong, and it was actually intentional.
Please do it. Please, no, you need to put me in my place, because I'm sure chat's doing it plenty. But there it is, 5 rounds to 1. I haven't seen the non-ninjas unsung or YOUNGSUNG. So tell me the huge difference that you saw. What makes Ninjas the one that makes them that much stronger?
It's just the way that Ninjas plays off of Rare Peep. And I don't mean to like rag on YOUNGSUNG with Chalt, but it's just much more like patient.